Answer me this. How in the hell did Kanye West go from this?
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
To this.
This hat, it gives me power in a way. You know, my dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have...
It's gonna take me a little while, but let me explain. Kanye West was born June 8th, 1977 to Ray and Donda West in Atlanta, Georgia. Kanye lived in a two-parent home up until the time he was 3 years old. His parents divorced and he moved to Chicago, Illinois. And Kanye West kind of explains his story in the song Homecoming, where he says, I met this girl when I was 3 years old, but what I love most, she had so much soul. She said, excuse me, little homie, I know you don't know me, but my name is Wendy, and yo, I like to blow trees in. And it was interesting because Kanye West utilizes this girl as an entendre, but he's really talking about when he first moved to Chicago, and I thought that was super dope. Over his career, Kanye has amassed over 21 Grammys and has established a network of 1.3 million, making him one of the greatest artists of all time. Over that time, Kanye West has also become a fashion icon. Over Kanye West's career, he's experienced many trials and tribulations, especially earlier on. In October of 2002, Kanye was in a near-fatal accident in Los Angeles, thus having his wires shut for over 6 weeks, spawning the hit record Through the Wire, which Kanye West funded himself. One thing you gotta say about Kanye is that he's an extremely hard worker. He produced a vast majority of his music. Also, he loves to be in the recording sessions, and he has to make sure that things sonically make sense. One of the first changes we seen in Kanye West was after the death of his mother, Donda West, on November 10th of 2007 due to complications of cosmetic surgery. Like I said, that's when we first noticed a slight change in Kanye. Another thing about Kanye is when it's time for him to speak up, he will speak up. In 2005, during Hurricane Katrina, when he thought that the black population in New Orleans wasn't getting enough funding, he spoke up. Another time is at the 2009 VMAs when Taylor Swift won Best New Video. He thought that award should have gone to Beyonce. What he shouldn't have done is walked on stage while she was receiving the award. But that's a whole nother discussion.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
On November 22nd, 2010, Kanye released to many fans and critics his best work, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which he released songs like Power, songs like All of the Likes, song like Monster. My personal favorite is Late Registration, but this album not only got the recognition, like it won like the best album of the year at the Grammys, etc., but it also has aged really well. After dating American model Amber Rose for 2 years, Kanye West starts dating the love of his life, Kim Kardashian. And that's where we see the biggest change in Kanye West. Some for the better, some for the worse. So let's start off with the better. Let's start off with some positive vibes. James Brown, 1966 song, This Is a Man's World, has a lyric that says, this is a man's world, but it will be nothing without a woman or a girl. And that is so true to kind of explain Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. In 2012, before Kanye started dating Kim Kardashian, his net worth was a shade over 40 million. Fast forward to marriage, kids. 8 years later, Kanye West's net worth is 1.3 billion. That was the better. For the worse, I could explain, but I'd rather show you.
400 years? For 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks. It's like slavery, Holocaust Jews, slavery is blacks. So prison is something that unites us as one race, blacks and whites being one race. That we're the human race. Do you feel that I'm feeling, do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that
is because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
I think Jay-Z has a lyric in a song, Hollywood, that came out in 2006 featuring Beyonce, that greatly deals with what Kanye has been going through. He says, paparazzi spot me in the lobby of my high-rise. I hide behind my shades cause the flame is by my eyes. My God, I know how Ozzy Oz must have felt when he was Oz high, cause I have got to make this stop. People often warn me that the fame ain't for the faint. I harder would change those to simply have love for you and to strangers. Just really sit back and think about that for a second. Kanye moved to Wyoming to get away from the bright lights of Hollywood. And that leads me to my next subject. My favorite movie of the last decade was 2017's Get Out by Jordan Peele. The topics in that movie, especially the sunken place, really, really relates to Kanye.
You can't move.
Why can't I move?
You're paralyzed. Just like that day when you did nothing. You did nothing. Now, sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
The sunken place. I feel that's exactly where Kanye is at many times. Kanye has completely overdosed on Hollywood. He has completely overdosed on fame. You don't even see him in Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like, he doesn't want to be involved in that. There's another scene in the movie Get Out where they're asking the main protagonist, hey, how do you feel about the African American experience? He's like trying to answer, but not really wants to answer. He sees another black guy. He's like, hey, how do you feel about the African American experience? The guy starts talking. Then the main protagonist, he takes a picture of him. Then instantly, like, his eyes change color, his nose started bleeding, and then he runs up to him. He starts shaking him like, get out, because he really doesn't know what he's there for. And I feel like a lot of us want to do that to Kanye because we love him. Like, we love his music, we love his artistry. We just want him to, like, bro, get out. Fast forward to 2020, Kanye West is running for president of the United States of America. Definitely wish him the best of luck. People have different reasons on why they believe he's running. Some people believe it's to help Donald Trump and he will take some of the votes from Joe Biden. You know, whatever it is, I definitely want to wish him the best of luck. So this is my episode on what I believe happened to Kanye West. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. As I like to say, do something nice for somebody you normally wouldn't do. Always pay it forward. Peace and love. Peace and blessings. 1.